Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to this week's COT review. Today we're going to have a look at the 47th COT report this year, and as usual we're going to start off with the changes in commercials positions. Here we go. You can see that we've got indexes on top, a lot of red markets over here in the list. Russell 2000 is on top with a 30% change in commercials positions. If you look at small speculators, there was an even greater one, a 42% change. But let's have a look at the one-year chart and see how it looks on the chart. You can see that the changes are definitely larger than average, but we can see some pretty dynamic moves, especially in small speculators in this on the one-year chart. We had a similarly large change last week in small speculators positions, and that could actually push prices higher. So the same thing is happening this week. Actually, they're moving into net short territories, which could be a bullish signal. Let's have a look at the three-year chart for a moment and see the extreme in the market. You can see that we had a sort of extreme not long ago. That was a sell signal, commercials being net short and small speculators being so optimistic about the market. That coincided with the top in prices. So prices declined since then, and now we've reached a point when there could be a reaction and we could see prices going higher. Just a warning, just have a look at this downtrend line over here. There could be some resistance level around 810, 820. Let's move on and have a look at the two-year notes. We had a 25% change over there. Here we go. You can see the change size right here. And just for a moment, let's have a look at the 30-year bond. We had that market on top of the list last week. And I was telling you that there was a pretty decent resistance level if anybody was considering a short on this market. And as you can see, it would have been a nice trade. So there is, of course, definitely a correlation between these markets. So I'm not surprised that two-year notes have declined. And the change signal is supporting a continuation of this declining move. Moving on to orange juice, where we had an 18% change in commercials positions. Let's have a look at that market. Here we go. You can see that the change size is larger than average. We can't really see huge changes in this market. But I wanted to show you how extreme this market really is. Let's open the 5-year chart. Here we go. We've been analyzing cotton, sugar, coffee in the past couple of weeks. All of these, of course, are softs. If you look at the charts, they do correlate with each other. The extreme over here is not that significant. Commercials could not go above the zero line. They didn't go into net long territories. But if you look at this chart, I'll open the 10-year chart to see everything in an even wider perspective. You can see that commercials are definitely towards sort of an extreme. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a sort of a bottom and we would be witnessing higher prices in the near future. Gasoline, let's open that market where we had this 17% change, and then we're going to move on to large speculators, COT extreme, in a moment. Just wanted to show you this 17% change. Well, I wouldn't consider it a significant one, so I might as well just move on to large speculators, COT extreme, and continue with soybean oil, where we still have, or I'm not sure whether we had that all time last week, but definitely soybean oil was top of the list. Maybe I believe it was commercials where we had that all-time extreme. What is interesting to see is I believe commercials have decreased their net long positions, and also large speculators moved towards a deeper net short level. So it was only small speculators who were taking or moving towards the long side of the market. Just opening the 5-year chart for a moment. Here we go. You can see that this is one of those beautiful markets where COT analysis works, I wouldn't say perfectly, of course, but definitely a high efficiency. You can see that whenever commercials and large speculators and, of course, small speculators were at a relative extreme, then that coincided with the top or a bottom in prices. That's going to be all for this week. If you'd like to have a more in-depth analysis, add other great functions to your table, then you can do so at our subscription service, where you can also look at new type of COT reports. CIT, TIF, or disaggregated maybe, or other COT data types. You can add the futures and options data also. I hope you enjoyed this report. Thanks very much for being with me. I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.